My life before Mercy House was pretty chaotic. I was raised in California, that's where I was born. And I moved to Texas when I was 14. My parents ended up divorcing like shortly after we moved here. And my dad just kind of like disappeared. And I just had a really hard time through the whole process. And when I was 16, I kind of started like rebelling and using drugs and just hanging out with like the wrong people, and ended up dropping out of high school. It was hard. It was just really hard for me. And one day I was hanging out with the wrong person, and they pulled out like these muscle relaxers that they had been prescribed. And I had been like, I think 3 months clean. And I don't know where my mind was, but I took 25 of those and woke up, and I was laying in the shower with the water running on me and my clothes. And like, God saved me, because I shouldn't have been alive. I shouldn't have woken up. Whenever I like came back out of, you know, all that, I decided that I was gonna go back home. I wasn't doing drugs, but I was still drinking alcohol, which still is just as bad for me because I am an addict. But I ended up getting myself pregnant through that, and the father of my child wanted me to get an abortion, and that was not what I wanted to do. I wanted to keep my son. That was whenever I reached out to my friend, and she is a midwife at Gentle Beginnings, which is the birthing center that Mercy House goes through. And she told me about Mercy House and told me if I needed somewhere to go and some support, that I should reach out to them and, you know, look into it. And at first I was like, I don't want to go into another program like I've been in two, and I just don't want to, you know, have to do that again. And I ended up doing the interview and got accepted to Mercy House. Since I came to Mercy House, I have completely changed who I am. When I came in, I was still scared. Like, I wouldn't look people in the eye. I wasn't, you know, I wouldn't talk to you. Slowly but surely, I started to come out of my shell a little bit and started feeling like I was safe here, and started realizing like these people are really trying to help me. They're not trying to hurt me. They're not bad people. They love the Lord. Like, they're praying for me. And I've never felt more close to the Lord in my entire life since I've been here, and all the blessings that I've received since I've been here. I would not have been able to raise my son or have those things for him if I wasn't here. And like, all that is a God thing. And I'm really, really thankful and grateful for everything. I could not imagine if I would have aborted him. Like, I could not even fathom that, like, my life without him. And I'll, you know, lay him next to me, and I'll just like look at him and think like you saved my life. He did, he saved my life. I'm leaving with a closer connection to the Lord and just happiness. Like, last night I was just sitting in my room, and I just felt like the joy of the Lord. And it's so cool to just like be able to sit in like your room with nobody around you and nothing, and just feel so happy and like at peace. I'm really excited about my life that is ahead of me, and then I still have all of the support from Mercy House. I can still reach out to them, I know, anytime that I need to. I don't want just this to be like my stay at Mercy House. Like, I still want that to be part of my life when I leave here. Before Mercy House, I was headed down a path of destruction and chaos and probably death. And after Mercy House, I have hope and a future.